Welcome to the Revit 2019 certification video series. This video series will cover all of the objectives in the Revit user certification exam. You can find a copy of the exam objectives on their website, but I'm just going to go through mine in order that they appear. The first objective is using grids. Now, what are grids? Well, grids are somewhere. There we go. Grids, basically just like a map has a grid system, grid systems are also assigned to typically larger architectural projects. Usually not a house or anything like that, but large architectural projects, they are added, and it basically just helps you locate things on the plan. That's all they do. And to use them, I don't know exactly what they're going to ask you on the test, but to make grids, you're going to come up here into the ribbon, click on grids, and it's pretty straightforward, self-explanatory. Now, of course, I've been playing in here so that I'll show you something here that my grids are doing. So it's coming up with an E as a label, and that's because I've been playing with it earlier. And all you have to do is click on that and change that to, let's say we want this to be 1. All right, and then all other grids we place. Now, what Revit does is it tries to find things to reference. The grids don't have to be evenly spaced or arranged or anything like that, but they find things to reference. And typically that's what you want to do. And just lay your grids out like so. That one's a little bit too far. Okay, and you can change the side that these numbers show up on by clicking this little check box that makes it disappear over there, and clicking this one makes it come on over here. Okay, and then of course you can remove or create any sort of alignment constraint. If you do by chance want your grids to be evenly spaced throughout your project, then you would go and create some annotation, an aligned dimension to be more specific, and you would just set the dimension up like so. Stretch it out. Okay, now there's a little equal sign right here. Right now it's crossed out, but if I want these to be equal, as you see, they're all different widths, and now they are all equal. And of course, on your plan, you probably don't want these to be visible, and you can select them, right click on it, and hide in view, and just choose the elements selection, and there you go. There's your grids. Now you'll want grids on the top and the bottom, or across both vertically and horizontally. So here, of course, it's just continuing the numbers that I left off here, but horizontally I would rather have letters. So this will be A. Okay. And then just place those grids. You can go by Revit suggested points, or again you can make them a specific distance apart. And that's how you use grids. Pretty simple. Not a whole lot to that. Come back for the next video, which will be create and modify walls.